Hello, guys. My name is Solomon Jones. Welcome to this marketing proposal. And we're pretty much going to discuss this digital marketing presentation for doctors who are making the transition from offline to online with a website so they can be visible. We're going to give you a lot of information that's going to be extremely valuable to you guys. Now, below this video, you're going to find a link. You can actually download this entire slide presentation we're about to show you right now in PDF form. You can download it to your phone, your tablet, your laptop, whatever. And there's going to be a lot of links on there that you can use to gain access to my background information as well as my business. Now, this one link, you can actually download the slide presentation again. Also, this link here will take you back to this presentation that you're watching right now. So if you download the slides to your cell phone by clicking on this link, it will take you back to this presentation if you want to watch it a second time. Also, you can check out our website at websitemarketingconsultant.com by clicking here. And also, we made a short little video about our customer reviews. We have about 30 completed projects that we made for 30 professionals, paying clients. And that's pretty much to help you to appreciate that we offer a quality service and that we do deliver. Okay, so you can gain access to all the information by means of this slide when you download the PDF to your phone. Now, what are you going to learn in the next 5 minutes? Well, you're going to find out about the customer journey. When a potential client is looking for a doctor in the area, what does that look like? It's valuable information for you guys. And also, we're going to talk about, is your office visible, gaining visibility in your community will push a few more customers through your door. What does that visibility look like? Even if you don't need them now, it may help you in the future for when things actually slow down. Being visible is extremely helpful in so many different ways. And also, we're going to discuss briefly the solution and easy fix. We have already completed all the homework and research for you. We know what your expertise is. Marketing online is our expertise, and we're going to make this completely simple and educational for you. Okay, now when it comes to the journey that a potential patient takes when they are actually looking for a doctor in the area, we're going to talk about that briefly. Many guys will go to Google and they'll type in doctors in my area, and that's when they'll get this listing here. Now, when it comes to guys like me, what I'll do is I'll go to my health insurance website and I'll look for doctors in my area who accept my health insurance, and I'll find a roster of doctors in my area. Now, what I'll also do is I'll take these names and I'll transfer the names over to Google, and I'll find out as much information about these doctors as possible. It's a sacred relationship. It's a sensitive relationship. You just don't want to put, you just don't want to put yourself as well as your health in anybody's hands. It's just a natural, organic journey that potential patients go through to find doctors that they feel comfortable going to. Now, perception is everything. It's what people think, and then there's the reality. Now, you may indeed have the better practice, the most polite staff, the latest equipment, the most experience, and the most skill. But as I said before, perception is everything. Most people will equate what they see here when they go to Google with your experience as a doctor, okay? For most people, they'll see that as the same. So if they see a doctor who doesn't have a website and he has no rating, they can't see anything about that doctor. As I said before, it's a sacred relationship. The more information about your business and practice that a person has, that makes them comfortable. So you have to give them as much information as possible. To use this as an example, these 4 different doctors here, we got doctor number 1, he has a website, very little reviews, no reviews at all, no website. And then we have Dr. Natasha. Now, as I said before, perception may not necessarily always reflect reality. You may have the better practice, but perception is everything. This tells the potential patient everything they need to know about the doctor, that they're actually dealing with clients, they're actually providing a quality service. They can go to the website and see many things about the doctor that they can't see here. Which doctor would you choose? Now, in a modern environment, we have to raise our flag so that we are not overlooked. This is not a race to the finish line where we have to feel as though we have to push everyone else off the road just to win. It's not about that. We simply want to help you enter the race gracefully with visibility and dignity. And that's what it's all about. But really, ask yourself, which doctor would you go to, especially when it comes to a sensitive matter? Now, it's a possibility you can be losing patients unnecessarily. Yes, your business is being advertised for free by the health insurance companies your office is associated with. Let's say you take 10 to 15 different health insurances, which is beneficial because when you go to the website of those health benefit services, your name is going to be found here. But you have to realize in 2023, patients, we have greater access to information that we didn't have before. And you have a lot of patients who are taking advantage of that information, and they're transferring these names over to Google, and they're finding out about your business. Unfortunately, your office may still be overlooked and passed by by potential patients who want to see your website when they Google your business. And also, you may be losing potential patients who go to Google first instead of checking their health insurance website. It's not about creating a lot of marketing fancy nonsense. Basic essentials, visibility. That's the only thing we're talking about here. Now, what does your website say? Now, we're going to talk about the perception part. You may have the better practice, but it's all about perception of people. You need to see these things. So what contributes towards a better perception about your business? One of them is your website. What does it say about you? When potential clients see your ratings are good and that you have a quality website, subconsciously, they equate this with the quality of your service. You don't need to have the best website online. So a quality website tells potential patients that you are on the ball. And this carries over to the prediction about the quality of service that you provide. Whether it be right or wrong, this is the perception that it gives. And this is how most people think. Who are you? Visuals are important. Now that we've helped you pass the Google rating test, potential patients will visit your website. They want to look into the eyes of the doctor who will see them when they are most vulnerable. Don't lose sleep over this, but visuals of yourself and your staff is part of the patient's judgment process to determine whether or not they want to come to your office. Now, say for instance, when it comes to me, there are many types of doctors out there, depending on what type of doctor that you're going to. Let's say if you want a colonoscopy, as a guy, you may feel uncomfortable to have a pretty woman like this give you a colonoscopy. You probably want to go somebody who looks like your grandfather, something like that. But because I can go to the website and I can see who the doctor is, okay, I looks like I felt comfortable with this guy. We're going to go with this guy. That's how people think. Patient diversity, subliminal subconscious. Visual depictions of different nationalities and races on your website will go a long way. Subconsciously or consciously, potential clients may feel, whether it be right or wrong, that doctors of a different race or nationality may be indifferent towards them as patients and will give them inferior service. Unfortunately, this is how some people think. Not to say you don't have doctors out there who are like that, but it's good to have different nationalities of patients on your website. It's advertisement, okay? And it makes people feel comfortable with your service, which will lead to more patients coming through your door. Now, as you can see here, this is one of the websites that we actually created for one of our paying clients. We have about 4 samples here. So if you were to download the slides below, you can gain access to these websites to see what those websites look like. Do your homework, find out what we're doing. This is what this is all about. Also, when you download these slides, you can take a longer look of the features that we provide for your website. But we're just going to highlight 2 special features for the sake of this presentation so that it's not too long, okay? But you can take a look at this after you download the slides by clicking the link below. Contact form with booking an appointment. Booking appointments can be easier for you guys, especially when it comes to your employees that you have who take care of the scheduling issues in your dental office or your doctor's office. Unlimited revision. So if it's things you need changed about the website, it's no problem. Reach out to us and we'll also take care of that. Professional photographer. Now, pictures for your site. Doctors should have a photographer take pictures of their practice for marketing purposes, patient education, legal documentation, and professional development. So having professional pictures goes a long way. You put those in a folder, and there may be projects in the future where you'll need those pictures. You can say you have that covered, but do you necessarily have to have a professional photographer? No, you may already have pictures. You may take pictures with an iPhone that you want to use. You know, I think some of these iPhones have 4K cameras, 1080p cameras. That's not my area of expertise, but this is another option of the service that we provide. You can have this done. It can help attract new patients, showcase services, document medical conditions, and be used in presentations or publications. Also, we can locate a photographer in your area for the best price and quality. This is optional. If you really want to take this project over the top, I recommend it, but this is also an option. Also, what we're going to do for you is we're going to make sure after your website is created for you, we're going to make sure that you can actually be found in Google when people in your geographical location actually look for physicians near them. So just because you have a website doesn't mean that this is automatically going to happen to you. This is also a service that comes with the service we provide when it comes to your website. Now, we want to make sure that your office is actually being found when people go to Google and they type this in, okay? So that's called search engine optimization. After we create your website, we're also going to make sure it's possible for you to be found. And also when it comes to Google Business, we're going to make sure that your business is uploaded to the Google Business platform correctly so that once again, your name can be found again. As you see here, even though this person only has 1 review, you would think that this person would be up top. but number of reviews does not dictate whether or not you will be visible when people are looking for businesses like yours. That's another SEO process that we're going to include in the package so that your business can be visible in your geographical location. Also, we have an easy appointment setter that we normally use. It gets pretty high ratings. It's one of the best ones that's out there that will help you where patients can actually go and set appointments for your office. Awesome information. We're going to tell you a little bit more about that. But this is also another option. This is called Enhanced Patient Engagement Platform. You could do a lot of beautiful things with this. Now, even as a patient, I have a couple different doctors, and some of these doctors, their setup is pretty impressive. Like it was a dentist I went to recently. I was able to book online, okay? And that immediately transferred over into their, I guess you can call it mainframe in their office, so they can see who's booking appointments. Also, another thing I thought was pretty cool, they was able to email me a form. I was able to fill out those forms on my cell phone or even on my desktop or laptop, which was convenient for them. I didn't have to fill out all those forms when I got to the office. I can do it in advance. They can find out if all my information is correct. If they actually take my health insurance, they can find out a lot of information in advance. This was extremely helpful, not only for me, but also for them for the sake of convenience. And also another thing I thought was cool from the doctor's office is that they have automatic reminders. So that means 24 hours before the actual appointment, I will receive text messages that will remind me about the appointment. This is beautiful because this reminds me about the appointment and it saves me money because, you miss an appointment, you have to pay extra money. And also it helps out the office. If somebody can't make the appointment, that slot is open for them to take another patient. So they don't have to wait until the day of to find out that the person is not able to make the appointment. And the system that they had in place made that possible. And also this enhanced patient engagement also helps with your Google rating so that you can actually be seen and made visible. After the appointment was over, I would send some information about reviews so I can give my assessment of the doctor's office's services. And this enhanced patient engagement is pretty much advanced. It's like modern technology over the easy appointment setter. Okay, so this is an option too. You can either get the easy appointment setter or you can get this advanced patient engagement platform. It's pretty awesome. And you can pretty much do everything on your phone when it comes to the enhanced patient engagement platform. But as you can see, when a person goes to Google, find a doctor, they're getting this: book now, schedule appointment, confirm appointment, fill out paperwork, pay the office, leave a review, return for follow-up. All this information is automatically set for you. Now, here's plan one, and the things that you expect. We're going to give you an advanced website, basic appointment setter, Google SEO setup so that you can actually be found when people are looking for doctors in your area. And we're going to do the Google business SEO so that your business can rise to the top when people are looking in your area because your business will be registered with a Google business platform properly. And also optional, if you want a photographer, maybe you already have your own pictures, we can use those pictures for the website so that people can get that visual depiction of who you are as well as your staff. It goes a long way. So this is plan one. And also we have another plan for you, which is pretty much the same thing that we're going to give you another plan, except the only difference is the enhanced patient engagement platform, where everything is pretty much automated for you. It relieves a lot of stress and work from your staff, as well as the patients who are coming out to you to be able to fill out the forms in advance automatically. They get 24-hour reminders by text. It really is an awesome system. There's a couple of doctors that I use that actually had this system set up. I thought it was pretty cool, but that option will be available to you if you would like us to set that up for you. Depending on your needs, this project could take 7 to 14 days, depending on what features are best for your needs. We will need open communication with you just in case we have any questions for the project or any information we may need for the website or the setup. We like to text first so that we don't interrupt your daily routine. Phone calls and Zoom chats is how we communicate, but there'll be options. We just want to make sure we keep the lines of communication open because it speeds up the process and getting you set up. What you can also do is join us on LinkedIn. This is actually my profile. It's pretty much set up like a portfolio. Okay. I've been online for 7 years. It tells you about a lot of projects that I've had in the past, a lot of projects that I'm currently involved in. You can simply click here, follow me on LinkedIn, and do your homework. I highly suggest you do the same. We have the credentials. We got the customer reviews. We got the happy clients. We're really doing good work here. Like I said, from 7 years, this is just some of the customer reviews that I've received from some of our paying clients. Once you download the slides, you can take a look at that too. And also we have the video on the slides, but you can click and actually watch the video presentation of all the happy customers and the completed projects that we've finished for happy clients and professionals. Okay. This is my contact information. You can visit the website Marketing Consultant anytime. This is my phone number. Call, text, whatever makes you feel comfortable. You can also email me, solomon.ojones@gmail.com. I hope you appreciated this valuable presentation. Also, this is another one of my businesses that I create video ads for, video marketing. As you can see here, 20 reviews, paying clients. We do their job right for our clients. So hopefully I'll be speaking to you guys soon. More than likely, I'll be reaching out to you in a couple days. You guys have a good one. Take care.